What's up, guys? Welcome to another anatomy breakdown. Okay, this is an Ecom Insider anatomy breakdown, and we're going to go through something kind of interesting. This is a Shopify store that I stumbled across. All right, so this is called Arc Iris or Arca Iris. I'm not even sure how to pronounce it. I did not find this from an ad. I did not find this from snooping. I found this on Cyber Monday, Black Friday. Shopify had this site called incoming.shopify where it was showing real-time sales, how much money was being transacted on Shopify. And I was posting it into the Ecom Insider group or Ecom Anatomy group, excuse me, and I saw a sale pop up for a knife, and I'm like, I like knives. That's kind of cool. And it just kind of was weird. So I clicked on it just really to see what the whole site that Incoming was doing, incoming.shopify was doing. And it took me here. And I watched this site and it sucked me in and I got stuck on it. Okay, so then I'm like, oh well, if I got stuck on it, let's go dive deeper. So I'm actually going to take you through a purchase on this site because it's kind of cool. So let's refresh real quick. When you load this site, it's a video, okay? And it's every time you refresh though, it says someone purchased a product. So I'm not sure if this is a spoofed sale thing because I mean literally every time you click a page, it pops up. If they're using an app that's doing real sales, that's awesome. If they're spoofing it, I don't like it. What this is cool is these guys are all about wood product. All right, so they do custom wood sunglasses and all kinds of stuff like that. This video is really cool. It actually shows them making their wood sunglasses, and I mean, from a craftsmanship standpoint, this is a great video. I literally watched the whole thing. I'm not going to have you guys watch the whole thing, but it had me clicking around the site. What I would suggest is click the link, and go to the site and watch it just to get an idea of if you can do something like this for your store, it would be awesome. Now, what made me do is I came over here and I looked at their about because I'm like, are these guys spoofing this video or are they really doing it? And all their stuff is made entirely by American hands in the USA. And they take their stance. This is cool. They take their stance in saying that American consumers have been inundated with cheap, disposable, mass produced imports for decades, and it's difficult to find American made anything. And they're taking their stance as, hey, we're American made. Our stuff may cost more, but it's handcrafted, it's real. And they've got some serious like claim in what they're doing to give them a kind of an indie feel, American craftsmanship brand type thing. And if you watch this video all the way through, like I did, I wanted to buy a pair of wooden sunglasses. And I'm the kind of guy who breaks sunglasses 4 or 5 times a year. So for me, me to want to buy wooden sunglasses is ridiculous because I break them so often. I mean, I think Ray-Ban and Oakley, I probably have funded a lot of their kids, the people who own their college, right? Because I have to buy so many pairs of sunglasses. So the last thing I'm going to do is buy a $150 or $200 pair of wooden sunglasses that are even easier to break. But this video sucked me in, okay? And their page is cool, so they go from this video that plays. The thing I don't like about this video, let me pause it, is if you come up here to the top right, you can see there's sound playing. You cannot stop it. All right, it's not annoying, but I don't like to go to a website and have sound blare out of it unless I'm asking it to. So I think this video would have been just as powerful on the homepage without sound, and they could have had a sound version available somewhere else. All right, so if you come down, the next thing is shop on Instagram to see people wearing their product, stuff like that. They talk about their eyewear collection, their watch collection, their American-made sunglasses, and then they have some of their social stuff down here at the bottom. I'd like them to test. I mean, obviously I'm not working with them, but I don't like the fact that there's nothing to buy on the homepage, and I don't like the fact that the homepage sucks you into a video with no options except for sound. I would like to see this video maybe positioned somewhere else. And I'd like to see the difference in conversions of whether having a video here actually increases sales or is it just an ego boost for them because it looks pretty and it's cool and they think it's awesome. Because it is awesome and it did suck me in. And it did make me want to buy, but I wasn't coming here. I didn't buy the sunglasses. I'm going to buy something else. But so it did have that effect, but I think it actually may have the adverse effect, especially with the audio playing for most people. So, you know, I think this is a great video and it should be promoted, and it could be a great way to build customer value, not value, I'm sorry, customer interaction, and get them to buy into your company, your mission, things like that. It's a phenomenally well done video, and I think you guys should all watch it and take some notes on it because it is great. Okay. However, I just don't like the fact that they lead with Instagram and there's no way to actually buy something on the homepage. Again, I don't know their stats, so maybe it's crushing it for them. And if it is, great. But statistically, this type of a homepage is going to convert significantly less for you if you send traffic here. Okay. So if we look around, you can shop on Instagram. They've got retailers, the about, the help, and they have two main things. They have the sun collection, which is their sunglasses, and they have the essentials. Okay. All right. So one thing I noticed that I was interested in, they have free shipping within the USA. Okay, they're playing very heavy on this. Hey, we're American craftsmen. We're all about American. Blah 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 blah. That's great. I love it. Free shipping with the USA. Cool. But now when I actually click over to a product page, that disappears. Nowhere does it remind me that there's free shipping. There should be a banner here that says free shipping. Okay, and they've got some cool stuff like these watches, things like that. And they've got reviews, lots of reviews on almost everything except for this. So this actually caught my attention because number one, it does not have the traditional whiteout imagery like everything else, no background. It's on the rocks, it's got the skull or the clouds, and it has no reviews. And it's on sale. Okay, so what was this about? This is a pre-order. This is actually really cool. So they are going to launch a new watch style, but rather than try to produce this watch, they're going to pre-order and allow people to do it. They did it on Kickstarter, you can see, and they're going to extend the pre-order to get more people coming in. So this is a great way to generate revenue to launch a product, especially if you have a following already, which they do. So this was actually pretty cool. I want to get the product, obviously, so I'm not going to do the pre-order. So what I'm actually interested in was I was looking at the watches. I'm a big watch guy too. I love watches, but I know that I would probably not wear this. And then, I like knives, but so it's Christmas. So does my family. So does like my uncle or my father-in-law. So I saw this one, and this is pretty cool. It's all handmade wood, and I love this part. Different shades and imperfections in the wood make each knife a special part of nature. So this is a way of saying, hey, it's not going to look like the picture, and it may have a defect in it. So they're prepping you before you buy that, hey, there could be a defect. All right, so the graphics, the imagery is beautiful on the site. Okay, they've got it in use. It comes in a nice box set. I mean, they've done very well with this. So I'm going to order this knife with you guys here. And I love this social proof thing down here on the left. I just am not so sure how legit it is. Their order page is nice, or their information page here is cool. They've got a size guide which shouldn't be on this offer because the knife doesn't have sizes. So they're using a blanket theme and they're not quite customizing it for the different products. Okay, fair enough. They've got good information. They lead with the 30-day money-back guarantee right under the price. So this is a rather expensive knife, but that's okay for this kind of thing because it's Craftsman, but it's not one of the big brands. So the big knife guys are going to be like, hey, this is a lot of money to pay for an untested, unknown brand. But they lead with a guarantee. That's cool. Then they give you the stats, what it is, what it's about, the length, the total length, and then it follows up with a warranty. So they squash your price rejection immediately with a guarantee. That's great. Then you read about the knife. You're like, okay, this looks really cool. And then before you get to the add to cart button, you have a warranty and then your money back guarantee. So they reaffirm that you can do that. And this one, it doesn't include shipping cost, okay, on the guarantee. So you have to pay shipping back, which is fair. What I don't like is that I have to scroll down the page to get to the add to cart. All right. Everything that needs to happen should be above the fold. And it looks like it really could be if they shrunk the images down or you moved them over a little bit to the left and widened this text field, because it's the text field that's pushing everything down. And you see there's all this white space here that could be sucked up, and then everything would be above the fold. And I believe they'd have a much higher conversion and a click-through rate by doing so. They've got their customer reviews, which is great. It fits their style of their site. I'm still a big proponent of making your reviews look like Amazon reviews because we're trained for that, but at least they have reviews and they have a lot of them, lots of pages of them. And then they have a related items thing down here, which is pretty cool as well. All right, so let's click through to the next step. I decide I'm going to buy this knife. We're good. All right. So it adds it to cart. Okay. This is a nice little hovering pop-up. And what is cool about this is most Shopify themes do not, when you increase the quantity, it does not update the subtotal. So what happens is you may increase the quantity to 3, but the subtotal still says the price of 1. And then when someone clicks through to the checkout, they see all of a sudden that the price is higher. And that's one of the leading causes of Shopify cart abandonment and checkout abandonment is because the shop or the subtotal doesn't update before someone gets to the checkout. So this is a very good thing. So if you want to check your theme to see if it happens, the build, grow, scale theme that we actually have started selling to everybody and letting people use, we had to have that added to our theme and custom coded because it was not doing that. And we noticed that we had a lot of customers abandoning. So everything looks good here so far. And it's very simple. It doesn't let you do anything but see the product, boom, move over. We're going to go to the checkout. And here we go. So they've got a very clean checkout going. They have the checkout with PayPal up top. Okay, this is great on mobile. All right. I don't really think it's a benefit on a regular desktop, which I'm on a desktop right now, so I can record this. It's not great for desktop. Okay, because it's most people don't check out with PayPal on desktop for Shopify stores. Now on mobile, PayPal is a huge boost to mobile. We saw almost a 40% lift when we added it. So I want to know the stats on this, and I'd like to test it both ways. Okay, it would be nice to see an order bump in here, but again, this is Shopify, so order bumps aren't a possibility. Everything else looks really clean. Okay, and this is a multi-step checkout form, which, you know, I think is great for mobile. I don't like it for a regular desktop type computer web-based purchase. Okay, so I'm going to pause real quick and fill out the details and then click to the next step. Okay, so information's filled out. We're going to click over to the next step, which is the shipping method. Okay, so this is cool. They go show the shipping address where it's going to, then they give you the different shipping options. Okay, and it looks priority mail 2-day 10. So yeah, it looks like they're padding this out based on average shipping costs, unless they're using retail rates. But because priority mail shipping for a knife, which we do sell knives, and they're about 4 to 6 ounces or so, we're probably you're looking at about $6 to $7 priority mail shipping. But it is flat rate, so they may just be padding out to make sure they cover across the states. But again, this is a great thing. They can get it an extra little dollar or two of profit here. They have the free setup. What it would be cool to see is just having an expedited option that's going to get it out the door faster, because that would also increase their profit. Okay, nothing bad here. Everything's still shown. Everything's clear. No confusion or anything else at all. Okay, so now we are on the checkout page where we're actually going to complete the payment method. Again, they've got credit card by default checked. I noticed they got rid of the PayPal button up top and they moved it down to an icon. That's pretty cool. I think this is a great way to do it, especially on web. But that button at the start, I don't think is necessary until mobile. But again, it's worth testing, and I don't know their actual stats, but just giving you my initial feedback, things that I would want to make sure I test, and things that if you're doing the same thing, I want to make sure you test. Okay, so billing address, use the same as shipping. This is nice. It's really great to not collect a separate address if you don't have to, because the more work you make the customer go through, the better. So allowing them to do a drop down if they need it or not is great. But again, this whole checkout could have easily been done on one page, and it would have been actually faster and less clicking, okay, which is always a good thing in this case. So again, I'm going to pause real quick and complete the purchase. All right, so got the payment details in, same shipping address. Boom, we're going to check out. Okay, so here we are on the thank you page. Tells me what I purchased, what I got, where it's going to be shipping from. It shows me a little geolocation thing to where I am. Okay, that's cool. I know where I am, but it's a neat little thing. All right, but that's it. Need help, contact us. Great. No, for this company who did such a great job of showing their, we're American craftsmen, we take pride in our work. I would expect to see something here that's like, talking about their how that the knife that I just purchased is handcrafted. Maybe what would be great to show here, or hopefully it comes in an email. If it does, I'll show you. But something along the lines of, hey, watch the, here's a quick video of how the knife, your knife is being made, or it's going to be handcrafted and come along. And this would be a great customer follow-up thing, but something to continue on with this. We are American craftsmen. We're selling amazing stuff, and we take pride in our work. And then, thank you for your order more than, a little bit more. Because they've done a great job of their branding and taking that stance of, hey, how awesome we are, and we're American craftsmen, and we take pride in our work. I just feel like there could have been something else here. Okay, so the order is complete. Everything's happened. The emails come out. But now let's go back to their site real quick. I want to talk to you a couple things about their site. The About Us page, which is where we are right now, is very clean. It's very nice. There's not a ton of stuff on there, but it really is well put together and makes it look very nice, and it makes you feel very comfortable. It's very clean. The imagery is very nice. I mean, this image right here is probably the worst image they have on their site because it chops off the guy's head. Everything else looks polished, right? Like it's supposed to be there. This one could be if they'd stuck it up to touch the top of that or something, it might have worked better. But it's literally, I mean, that's not even a big deal. This is all very, very clean. They've got the shop Instagram page over here. So if you click the photo, it takes you to the product. So this is actually kind of cool. All right, so you're not actually shopping on Instagram. These are pictures that are of their product that are pulled from their Instagram, and but when you click on them, it takes you to that product on the store. Okay, so this is really a cool thing you can do. It doesn't have to be utilized on your store as like a primary sales thing though. This could be something that you use in your follow-up marketing, and on your blog or in a marketing campaign or in even heck on your Facebook page, especially on your Facebook page, considering Facebook owns Instagram. But this kind of stuff these action shots. I'm sure a lot of these are staged photos and stuff. I mean, yeah, a lot of these are. But so what? They're clean photos, and if it catches your attention and catches somebody's attention, and you're like, man, those are cool glasses. Boom, click through. Now you have a chance to buy them. What would be kind of cool though, is here these shape. One thing about sunglasses, is that they have a flat size. Okay, the different options you can kind of get a feel for what looks like. They have actual different styling. That's cool. But if you look at their sunglass collection, they're all fairly similar. It'd be nice to see a model shot or something like that with them all with the same person wearing all the different sunglasses. Like they have a guy with a square jaw wear all the sunglasses, a woman with long hair, short hair, and that would give people a better range of how do these look. Because buying sunglasses is one of those personal things where you're like, they've got to look good on me, and I look like a dork in certain kinds of sunglasses. So they'd probably have a better take rate if they could make people feel more confident that the style of sunglass they're looking at would fit them. And I know that would definitely attract me as well. But the rest of the site is done very nicely. They have a retailer section over here where you can find people if they have retailers and things like that. Their help section. This was really cool as well. They actually have a help section that has information in it that is actually useful. They clearly state the warranty. I do think the layout of the page is slightly blurry for me because it's kind of all confusing. And not confusing, but it's too much. Maybe if there was a line down the page or something to sort it out a little bit better, but they have the information here available to you, which is really, really nice. They talk about their quality assurance, things like that. I would love to see a video on each of one of these things because considering these guys are very craftsman style, they're very proud of their product. I mean, again, go watch the video and you'll see what I mean. They could do a really great job bringing this to life, and doing a video about us page too would be another exceptional thing where each product could have its own video. They could talk about their mission, their statement, like what they're doing. And again, this social proof thing down here is awesome. But overall, guys, I really like this site. I think they've got a lot of potential. I love the stance they're taking. I love that they're American made. Their product, their imagery, everything is very well done. They're even doing a pre-order campaign. What I didn't see on this site is no upsell. Obviously, it's Shopify, so you can't do any kind of one-click upsell behind, but there was no add to cart upsell. So if we add, let's just add a different product. Maybe it works with a different product before I speak to. So let's just grab these sunglasses. Let's add to cart. Okay, and then let's go view our cart. Yeah, nowhere in here. So this is the cart. Is there a, hey, people who bought this also bought this, or we want you to add this to your cart for an extra 30 bucks or anything? And again, there's no mention of the free shipping, again, in a very bold, easy to see thing, right? Actually, these sunglasses have no mention of it. Come down here. No, no, no. You may also like. So perfect. Okay. They have a cleaning kit. They have a hard case made out of wood too. So if you like the wood sunglasses, you can get a really nice hard wood case. Cool. So if I just added sunglasses to my cart, it makes perfect sense to be offering me the hard case. Hey, you just bought a $185 pair of wood sunglasses that are naturally going to be fragile. Hey, take care of them with our awesome, handmade wood hard case. It's like 30 bucks or whatever price it was. Or hey, you want to take care of these things? Here's the cleaning kit because hey, these are wood sunglasses. Maybe there's a special way they have to be taken care of. You can't use regular cleaners on them. Get our cleaner. Again, there's no add to cart. There's no push to increase the average order size of the order. So that's a major lacking thing. And I guarantee you, if we put this in here, even with the Shopify limitations of not being able to do one click, just a in-cart, add to cart, upsell functionality with one of the apps, they would make significantly more money on their sunglasses alone just by simply offering the case. Or the other thing I don't see here at all are bundles. Okay, they could easily, so if every sunglass could have a bundle that, hey, get the sunglass, the case, and the cleaning kit all together for $235 or $245 or whatever. And then if they don't take a bundle, they've obviously, but if you present it, they see it, and then in the upsell in the cart would be, hey, you didn't want the bundle, get the hard case. Okay, because I would imagine this is a fairly good profit margin for them, these little extras. How much is this? 20 bucks. Yeah, so a lot of options here that are they've got a great start, but they could definitely improve on. So again, guys, take some time and go through this site. They did a really good job. They deserve some praise on that. And there's definitely a few things that we can improve on. And then I will follow up with you guys once I have the product in hand and can show you more about. I'm really excited to see if they continue that whole craftsman American Pride type thing all the way through the follow-up sequence and including into the sale, or I mean the delivery. So excited to show you that soon.